Rawnsley Park today. Rawnsley Bluff. I'm staying at Rawnsley Park. I'm about 3 minutes from home. It's the hardest walk on the Homestead station. They say 5 hours, so there we go. It's a fair climb. Should be a lookout over Wilpena Pound. Wind's howling. It's going to be a warm day, mid-30s, so I'm away about 7:30 in the morning. There's the objective for the day. Up there. I think I'm going to walk along that ridge line. Now this is the easy bit. Maybe Rawnsley Bluff through the trees. I'm going to go up that cliff. I'm thinking I'm probably heading from a point of there. There's a shelf that goes up there and then up through a breach, up through that breach there and along the top. I'm thinking that's where I'm going. Or I could swing around that bluff there, that one there, around to the left maybe, and go up that full shelf. Who knows? Let's see what they've got in store. I'm into the climb now. That's the track. I suppose a positive thing. At least there is a track. Progress is still being made though, so that's a good thing. I think I might need my other trekking pole there. Looking into the sun, but I think that's the worst of the climbing over now. I'm kind of walking along the top of the escarpment, as you can see. First I'm going to head off to up to a track off to the left. It goes to a lookout over Wilpena Pound, and then I'll head out to Rawnsley Bluff. I might not take too much video on the way out because I'm looking into the sun, maybe on the way back. So, right on top of this dry waterfall, looks like this is the turn off for the lookout for Wilpena Pound. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can read that. It needs a bit of love, this place. The signage is a bit faded and a bit tired. So that's Rawnsley Bluff down there. I'll come back to that. It looks like this tunnel of scrub is where I'm going next. So this track out to the lookout over Wilpena Pound is A little bit of a scrub massage. It's not too bad. But yeah, it'll definitely be pushing through some trees. It's level though, pretty much. So it's easy walking. You can hear me over the wind. Made it up to Pina Lookout. The mountain on the right, I don't know, 2/3 of the way towards the end. So you've got a Dowie Gap or a Dowie Gorge is the very end of the pound, the low bit, which is that bit there. That one, I can't see on this. That one there, no, I can't tell on my GoPro. The highest one, it's a bit further away, so it doesn't look that high, is St Mary's Peak. It's on the right. The one on the left is the one I tried to climb the other day, Pompey Pillar, the high one. That's the second highest. Anyway, that's left for another day. Looks like there's a good ridge up there from here. Didn't find that on the ground though. Back on the track to Rawnsley Bluff. So I've just spied the summit can, fairly substantial can. So I'll film the last few metres. It's New Year's Day today, New Year's Eve today. I've been up here for a week with Rawnsley Bluff taunting me across the valley from my accommodation. So I figure today was the day. I better climb it. Wow, it's been a good climb. It's taken me about an hour and a half. I went out to Pina Lookout, maybe just under an hour and a half. Look at that can, it's massive. This is pretty much the border of Rawnsley Park Station and Flinders Ranges National Park. This is all Rawnsley. I think I'm still on Rawnsley Park just. I know Rawnsley Bluff is on Rawnsley Park. Those mountains over there are in the national park. I wouldn't mind walking from here to Olsenbargu across the top one day. Might have to wait till I retire. It's probably not legal, but the vegetation up here is not too bad right up the top for off-track walking. There's thick belts of scrub, but there's enough rock slabs to make it doable. Okay, I'm on my way back down now. I reckon there's a bit of a gap, a bit of a low kind of saddle there in the distance, maybe a kilometre away. I reckon that's where the track turns left and drops down the escarpment. This top is pretty easy. It's a little bit overgrown, but not too bad. Like I said earlier, at least there is a track. So yeah, it's going to be a slow trip down there because it's pretty loose and rocky. And once I start dropping off the escarpment, it's pretty steep. So, but it only took me an hour and a half to get up, so I'd be surprised if it takes me an hour and a half to get down. I'm guessing it won't pick it up on the GoPro, but I'll try anyway. There's a lake out there, White Salt Lake. That's Lake Torrens, I think. There's a squiggly little line of trees heading towards it across the flats. It might be a Dowie Creek. That mountain range across there is I think it's the Elder Range. It's starting to heat up a bit now. The wind's, I'm not picking the wind up here. Just a little bit of shade's nice. I'm about to turn left then and start dropping down the escarpment. So it's going to be a loose and slippery descent. I've got the trekking poles, so it should be all good. The track's actually marked kind of in spots with this white and orange paint, and it actually, if you watch carefully, it points in the direction, like the Appalachian Trail. The slashes point the direction that you're meant to turn. It seems to be working better coming up than going down. Well, here's one telling me I'm going to be turning left, if you can see that. Just not off the edge there. Kind of straight on. So that's looking back up to Rawnsley Bluff. I'm about to head down there. Alright, the descent has started. Probably won't take a lot of video on the way down because I'm going to need to use both trekking poles down there. It's pretty steep and it's pretty loose. Alright, I'm safely down the worst of it. Still a little bit more to come, but nothing like, that's like walking down a dry waterfall. But the wind stopped now. So apart from the fact it's got a bit warmer, it's a bit nice that there's a little gust coming through as I speak. I can see the car, I can see the ute parked over there. I reckon I've got another half an hour to get there though. I'm about 5 minutes from the ute now. It's beautiful country. Just arriving back at the ute. This old trails is telling me they walked about 10.6 this morning and climbed about just over 515 or something, a bit over that. Good walk, really good walk. Good track, fairly well marked. It's a bit scrubby in spots. If you're doing it in summer like me, and there are a few people here, go early. There's still people going up when I was coming down, and it's now about 11:45. I reckon it's in the low 30s. So yeah, that's one bit of advice. Don't do this on a hot afternoon.